Welcome back to Single Mom Honey, the podcast
Hey.
dedicated to single moms with a focus on health, money, and everything in between.
Yes. I'm Quaylin. I cover the health. And together, we cover everything in between.
Yeah, okay.
You know what? Listen, I'm working on that hook line there because I feel like it's going to be great one day.
I see the vision. I do. The
Okay.
execution but the vision is what matters.
Listen, you are so right. Well, first of all, don't smile at me like that. I can see you, the invisible man.
Girl, I gotta put a background up because
Can you see yourself?
Well, I can't see Mar.
Look.
Lucky girl. I need to be in this light.
Cannot with you.
Okay. No, I got to put a background in because my kids have been home for summer break and they done tore my house up.
Listen,
I can't afford an R for tore my house up. They tore my house up.
I had to find a clean spot.
Girl,
so I'm like, all you can see behind me right now is couch.
Well, at least you got a couch that ain't covered with laundry right now because mine definitely is.
Okay, so this part is not.
The part I'm in front of is not. The part that's on the other side.
The camera any other way. You'll be like, oh, it's a living room. You live in that room. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So today we're going to be talking about Mama, we made it.
Mama,
we survived.
We made it.
Yes. So this is a surviving single mom burnout and end of school year chaos.
Oh my God, yes.
Most people, myself, my children have been out of school for almost 2.5 weeks, but your kids just got out right last week, Quay?
Yes.
Okay.
On June 11th. Well, actually, yeah, June 11th was the last day.
It was the last day. Okay, my kids been out since May, so you'll be in my spot soon enough.
First of all, I've been in your spot,
in
your spot, and in your spot, and in your spot for quite a while. I just had someone graduate, my oldest, from high school.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. 2026. Y'all doing it. Okay, so that's one less kid off your list when it comes to end of school year chaos.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I thought so. Like, I got so excited. Like, people were coming to me like, did you cry? Are you going to cry? And I'm sitting here thinking, like, what am I supposed to cry about? Like, I was going to cry if she didn't graduate, but I knew she was graduating. Her grades are great. I don't even know if it hit me yet because May just had so much going on.
Right.
And it was graduation. It was prom. It was also right at the beginning of June. My son graduated from 5th grade. He's going to middle school now.
His birthday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, his birthday. Listen, he wanted to go to a fancy dinner. I got food poisoning. I was coming out of both ends the same night. Listen, I had the marathon earlier in the month, half marathon, only half crazy. And then what else? I had the musical.
Yeah.
It was just so much.
For like 4 days.
Yeah, it was so much that I haven't really had a chance to process.
I think you'll process it when you drop her off at her dorm room in August. Like when you are taking her to her dorm room, she has her key around her neck or her little card or whatever they got nowadays. They probably don't use keys anymore. They probably got codes to get into your dorm room. But like that's when it will hit you when you got to leave. Like, oh, you're not coming with me. Well, bye, adult. That's probably when it's going to hit you that drive home. Like,
so you know what? But I think it is time for her to grow and venture out.
Yeah, and then you got 2 other ones, so it's like it's not
and
like you're just your only child.
In all honesty, I think God prepared me last year when she pulled a fast one on me last year. I thought I was gonna go see the Lord early, or be on Dateline, NBC, or Snapped, one of them. I am just really excited. She's at a point that she is able to, go to college. She got a lot of scholarships, all of that.
We love the money. We love the money.
I really haven't had time to get sad because even if she's out on campus, I got to pay for tuition. So the idea of burnout is real for me. Like what was really happening for me, I just was seeing dollar signs again. Like, oh God, more bills on me, but I have no choice but to work harder and smarter. I got to get it together and make sure, because I don't want her to have debt like I do.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about in another episode how the single mom can prepare themselves for their children's venturing off into college or whatever their plans may be after high school. So today we're going to be talking about what you could do after the last day of school, maybe not the last day of high school, but the last day of school for your kids. And I seen like, it seems like everybody's so excited. Like, when you go to pick up your kid on the last day of school, do you notice how big the smiles are on the teachers and the principal's faces?
Yes, because they listen, I respect the teachers, for real, for real. I don't like them all, but I respect them for dealing with the kids all day because
All day, every day. They be
'cause
so happy that last day of school. They be like, "All right, bye, see ya." Slamming that door, "Get up, next one, next." And that pickup line be like, "Dang, bye, Miss Lowe." Your problem now. That's what it seems like they're saying to you,
No,
you know?
I know, like, I don't know, when the kids come home and they're all together, it's like they get in this competition to get my attention,
Yeah,
and I don't wanna play the game, and I
but you
tell them
have
this.
to.
Yeah,
It's
it's
annoying
annoying.
after a while.
Huh?
It's annoying after a
Yeah,
while,
especially
but
after 18 years of the same game. I don't wanna play. I
yeah.
already know what this is. But you know what? So, graduation ceremonies, we got those. Check, check. You had a graduation too, right?
Yeah, my baby graduated from pre-K. He's going to
Right.
kindergarten in the fall. Yeah.
Field days, summer camps. I done signed my son up for soccer summer camp. He's about to go to Bible soccer camp. Oh shoot, it's not Bible soccer camp. It's Bible. I don't know. It's church camp. My
Bible
my
study
son,
camp.
maybe.
Yeah.
And my sister signed up her kids, and then Carter got on the phone and he was like, I mean, I guess I'll go if my mom wants me to learn more about the Bible.
Mhm.
And I was just like, wow. I mean, vacation planning, I'm trying to plan, trying to, you got to make ends meet and still have room for vacation.
You don't
Work
have to.
schedules. Well,
The
you don't.
pressures of having a vacation, we cannot allow that to make us feel less than if we can't provide it for our children. You could only do what you can do.
You're right. You're right. And then, anyway, with all of that said and done, you're still supposed to be refreshed and show up smiling for everything. I
And
just
drink
don't.
your water,
Oh
vitamins,
yeah, drink your water and work
exercise.
out. And I got on a scale today, and I was like, oh, my muscles is getting big. I
Just your
don't know
muscles,
which
huh?
ones. It got to be muscle, cause I don't know. But anyway, you know, if you're tired and burnt out, this episode is for you. But I want you to
Absolutely.
congratulate yourself for making it through the school year.
Mhm.
Now, I will say this does not mean you still won't have to get up early, but you might get to sleep in just a tidbit later. At least I thought so.
My kids wake up earlier on
In
the
the summer,
weekend and during the summer
Lord
than
have
they do
mercy.
during the school year. They could go to bed earlier during the school year because I enforce a bedtime then. But
Mm-hmm.
during the summer break, no, they do not go. I don't push a bedtime unless I know we have stuff planned for that week. I'll push a bedtime, but for the most part, girl, I'll be sleeping before them. But then
Me too.
I'm thinking
And they
they're
do
going to sleep
survive.
in.
They do
No,
survive, just in case people were wondering.
yeah, but I don't know. I do kind of feel like the pressure to keep them on a schedule. Oh, if I've been doing that their whole life. I've been doing the newborn schedule, the toddler schedule.
Mm-mm.
So like some people have told me, my mother, some people, that I need to keep them on a bedtime regimen, even though our summer, she's like, it'll make it easier for you. But I kind of do enjoy having those mornings to myself, and especially when they're gonna be home with me all day long
Listen,
while I'm
when
working.
they stay up late, they sleep in later.
Not mine! That's what I'm
Okay,
saying, they
some of them.
don't. They don't. They'll probably sleep in at 15 minutes later than
Okay.
what they normally do, but they don't sleep in for hours. Sometimes that baby
Mm.
does. But then when he wake up, "Y'all been up without me? Got the remote controller like you live here? This is my house." Oh, like, it's just yeah, it's a lot. So let's do the end of school year survival check-in to
All
all our
right.
listeners here. So, first of all, let's look at how are you feeling? I'm gonna ask you quick. How are you feeling right now thinking about the end of the school year? Summer is here.
I
Boom.
feel a little relieved. I feel like
Mm.
you should have the school year and then the summer year.
What do you
And I
mean?
say that, what do I mean? Like, I don't think 2.5 months off of school is enough. Like, now when they were younger, they could have stayed in school all year. But, and this is me being selfish, I absolutely hate getting up to have to get them up for school.
Yeah.
Like, it never fails. For some reason, I thought that after I graduated from school, that I didn't have to wake up early anymore.
Yeah,
But
that
nobody
sounds
really
crazy.
tells you these things. Nobody tells you these things when you have kids. That
Your parents woke you up, so why wouldn't you have to wake yours up?
you block these things out of your mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay? I did. And every morning that I have to wake them up, I get in a fight with myself in this bed. Like,
Mm.
I don't gotta go to school today. I don't have to go to school. But then I'm like, I got things I got to do,
Mhm.
but I need that extra bit of sleep. I'm trying not to, I want to age gracefully
Yeah.
and I need to sleep in a little bit. So I'm feeling a little bit relieved that like in the mornings, I don't have to, if they all miss the bus, transport 3 kids to 3 different schools and make it back to work on
Yeah.
time. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, but that has been my life. So when I say my daughter's going to college now, like I'm excited for her to go to college, but I'm also excited to have potentially one school drop off for the next year at least.
Mhm.
Because they'll both be in middle school together. It's been a long time since I had 2 kids in one school. Like I could do one drop off and come back, and they are in one direction, not 3 different directions. Like it was going back this way, oh yeah, that way, and then pew that way. And
Mm.
there was just no way to do it. Like I just had to do it, whether I
So
was
that's
sick,
basically what you
tired.
experienced was, emotional exhaustion being on all year long,
Yes,
or it felt like all year long. Like you said, 2.5 months is not a long time
yeah.
to,
I need recovery. When they hit back to school sales, that PTSD kicks in for me. I
ooh.
be like, oh my god, it's time again. You know?
Well, thankfully, my kids' school, they provide all their school supplies. They receive grants from donor agencies,
Oh,
and I don't have to worry about any of those
well,
things.
I don't
But
know
I
about
do
that
know
in
how
the
to do
rest of
that.
America.
My son's
Yeah,
kindergarten year, I did have to provide everything, but for the last 2 years, they've gotten grants. So I do pass and be like, ain't gotta look at that. But I would have to say another thing when it comes to the end of school year survival check-in is how you express how you feel.
mhm,
That emotional exhaustion for being on all year long.
yes,
Graduation season, we just went over that. You dealt with 2 graduations within days of each other, and then
yes,
major life transitions, which is going along with your eldest daughter, where she's going to be going off to college and living on her own for the first time in her life, like,
crazy. The crazier
craziness.
part is you seen her when she got here to this
That's what I'm
world.
saying, like, how?
How did this happen
How?
so fast? When they say it's in a blink of an eye, that is real. That's the
Do
realest
you
thing they
feel
ever
like it
wrote.
goes really fast? Because you experienced it. Your fast is totally different than my fast is
Okay,
totally different
so
than your
y
fast.
yes, because I look back at pictures, like, I remember just having her as a baby and breastfeeding her to now she be just catching the bus places, calling me from places or not calling. And like I used to like know every moment of her life, and then now it's like I
But
am
do you
secondary. What?
get excited about that? That now she's
I'm
more
excited that
independent?
she is has grown and she has graduated and she is doing well for herself.
Mhm,
I'm excited about the growth. I mean, I expected that. It just went faster than I expected. I remember sitting at that preschool graduation and was like, class of 2026. That was in 2013.
mhm.
And then today is 2026. That's wild to me.
Yeah. Well, also, you've mentioned this already as well, a
Hmm.
part of the survival check-in, financial stress of summer childcare. So your financial stress is more so thinking about how you're going to pay for college coming up at the end of the summer. My financial
College.
stress was trying to figure out what I was going to do for my children since I could not afford to send them to summer camp because, I don't receive any support from their father.
Well,
So,
that's the same thing here. So like what I try to do, I try to find things that don't cost too much. Like, it's like for example, Bible study camp, it doesn't cost that much. It might be like $40 for the whole week and they provide lunch and it's like a few days. I just have chosen not to. Like there's other summer camps that they got for like weeks. Those are things I can't afford right now because I'm
mhm,
also in the midst of planning a graduation party. So like, there's a soccer camp I'm sending them to, but I do what was in my budget. My middle daughter, I used to try to make everybody go to camp because I felt like I needed to do those things, but
mhm,
no. She wants to make money this summer. She'll be my personal assistant. I need lots of help, and she can learn
mhm,
the tricks of the trade because
mhm.
mommy's a hustler. Mhm.
Always has been, always will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also balancing work and parenting, that's what I have been going through for the last 2.5 weeks since my kids
Oh,
are with
yeah.
me while I work
Yeah.
full time from home.
It's tough
Um,
because when the kids are home, they feel like they have full access to you, and
yeah,
I could be in the middle of something.
I could
They
be in
don't
a
care.
meeting presenting. Hey, can you open up this cheese? Who's that? Hi. Can I get a juice too?
Oh, god.
Like, yes, I told you to stay downstairs. Why? Who owned my cheese? Like, yeah. So, and then also, I feel like I have been dealing with the invisible mental load that we always deal with.
Mhm.
as a single mom,
Yes.
but I feel like it's compounded during the summertime because
It
you
is.
don't have that break, I guess you could say, when they're away from school to prepare for.
Yes. It's like you're constantly on, but in a different way.
Yeah.
You don't have the school pressure, but you got the other pressure. Like, hey, I'm working all the time, but I got to figure out how to be a parent too. And it's just me, and there's no one to fall back on. Like, it's a lot.
And then not only that, when you get off of work,
Yeah.
your other job starts automatically. Before you had that little drive to go pick up from school or
Yeah.
pick up from aftercare to
Hmm.
just decompress, listen to a podcast, listen to music,
Yep.
just have that. You are instantly back into the next job that you never really clocked out of because they've been there all day with you.
It,
So,
I yes, absolutely. I realized the other day. So, I've experienced as a single mom, also working while black has been a lot for me. Um,
really, you don't
yeah,
say.
yeah. And then, on top of that, I used to get PTSD from the ding from an email, right? Yeah, that's wild because, like, I don't know if you ever felt that before. Because if
Yes, I have.
someone is like, huh? You said you
You
have?
have when you're someone you feel like you're being haunted at work.
Yes.
Hunted and haunted.
Hunted, hunted and haunted.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it may not even be anything, but it's just from things that I have experienced. I realized the other day, like, oh, girl, you better take your Prozac. Like, you better take the medication that actually helps you with your anxiety because that stress that you had on your body before did physical damage. I really think that's how I ended up with AFib.
Mhm.
That invisible mental load, it bears down on you. Like I
Yeah.
felt myself over the last couple nights. Like I think it's just like I said, I haven't really had time to process the graduation ceremonies, all those things, like because I've just been running. But my jaws have been clenched. I woke up one morning and my teeth were hurting. I said, what is
Mm.
happening? And then I realized that I be like biting real tight, but like unconsciously. So I've been, conscious of it now. But like
Yeah.
it's just the invisible mental load has a physical impact. So you just got to be really cognizant of what's going on with your mind and your body.
Sometimes that's
And
hard though. But we would like
I
to hear from our listeners. Can you write to us and let us know what's one thing nobody told you about summer breaks as a single mom? Like, if you got a down packed and you got a certain system and you listen to
please
our
let us
past
know.
episode of DIY work from home summer camp with mommy, then go ahead and let us know what you picked up from that episode that has helped you so far, or what you have already been doing that could be helpful to add to the list. You can send us an email,
Absolutely.
singlemomhoney@gmail.com, or you go ahead and send us a DM on our socials at Single Mom Honey Official on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, as well as subscribe and follow us on YouTube. So let's talk about burnout. We know, first of all, burnout
Girl.
isn't a weakness, but
Mm-mm.
Quay, let us know what burnout may be. What's the sign?
Constantly.
Drinking as soon as your day is
No,
over.
no, no, no. No, 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 no.
Mhm,
Health related illnesses and, yeah, don't drink too much.
mhm.
That could be a sign of burnout, but having a glass of wine actually could be relaxing. But if you're feeling constantly fatigued, feeling emotionally numb, just feeling irritable all the time, or overstimulated all the time, I definitely get overstimulated. Like, whoo! You're having trouble sleeping, forgetfulness, feeling like you're failing even when you're succeeding, being so hard on yourself. Like,
Yeah.
those are all signs of burnout.
I feel like that sometimes. Like, everybody, you're such a great mom and you're doing such a great job. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just surviving and I don't feel like anything I'm doing is gelling together that's gonna make a solid foundation and stability for the future. Like, yeah, I
Yeah, I
get
think
that.
you forget that just you being there makes that solid foundation. Just you being
Mhm,
consistent makes that solid foundation. And I
mhm,
want you to also remember that there is no study guide, book, or exam that prepares you for single motherhood. We weren't intended to do these things alone, but when we do,
true.
we do them. We do everything we do good,
Yeah.
so to the best of your ability. I mean, honestly, the forgetfulness part, I experience that a lot. I call it mom brain. Mom brain. You have a whole lot of things on the table, right? And you can see them all, but you also see there's no more space. And if you put one more thing on that table, something falls off. That's what
Mhm.
happens in my mind. And then I got to go searching for it. It'll come back, but it's like it fell off the table.
See,
Like, so
difference
it's
between
not in the
me and
forefront
you,
of my
I
mind.
don't go searching for it. I be like, "Welp,
It's
it must
gone.
not been that important that it couldn't stand the heat." Moving on. My kid's like, "Mommy, remember you told me you do that?" Oh shit, you're right. All right. Your show and tell is this iron. Show them how people used to get out of wrinkles.
Oh, oh my god.
Thankfully, I'm not that bad, but I can see it in my future.
Your future is bright. Your future is really bright as playing the invisible mom right now. Because
You don't know where I'm coming from. I'm always
all
watching.
right. So when we talk about constant fatigue, constant stress, remember
Um,
stress impacts your blood pressure. Stress impacts your heart rate. Stress impacts your cortisol levels. You
that's where I
know,
feel like all my stress go to cortisol because my stomach big as shit and I lose weight everywhere else but there. But stress does not mess with my blood pressure. I have perfect blood pressure. Even when I was almost 400 pounds in my pregnancies, I had perfect blood pressure. They're like, we just knew you're gonna be pre eclamptic. Is it clamptic? Preeclampsia?
oh my
I
God,
pronounce the word.
pre-eclampsia or
Phew,
pre-eclamptic.
damn, I fucked that up. But look, they just knew I was gonna have that shit, the sugar and all that stuff when I was pregnant,
Well,
and
okay,
I
let's be
didn't
real here though.
gestational diabetes. They thought I was
Let's
gonna have
be
that
real
come
here
big.
though. You still have to be healthy. Just because you didn't have it then when you were younger and your body can regulate all of that doesn't mean it can't
I
happen
wasn't that
now.
much younger than I am right now when I had kids. You gotta remember
Okay,
I
but
had
your
kids
body
later on in life.
changes. So we want
I
to make
know
sure.
that, I'm just saying my blood pressure is perfect. I just went to the doctor yesterday.
All right,
My
fine.
blood pressure was
Fine.
122/74,
All right,
okay?
fine. I'm just saying.
Because
We got,
I'm a bad blood pressure bitch.
oh my God.
Ooh, hitting girl.
Oh, and she disappeared. Look at you. And she know magic. And she know magic. All
But
right. So,
yeah, so mine be going to cortisol all the time. That's where my stress be going because
okay.
I used to have a six
Also,
pack, but now I got a cake.
constant stress causes anxiety and depression in mothers, and that could impact everything. Your work life balance, how you raise your kids, how you take care of yourself, how your house looks, how it impacts everything. If you're nervous all the time or depressed all the time, you don't feel like doing much of anything and you're yeah, that can take you over. And honestly, like I was saying before, your sleep hygiene is so important. You know, if you are stressed and getting no sleep, that is a recipe for disaster.
And a big belly. Yes, I can attest to that. My
And
floating hand
other
can attest to
health
that.
ailments. Yes. Listen, burnout is never because you're doing too little. It's often because you're carrying way too much. And we are.
Yeah,
We are because that's the nature of the business as a single mom.
yeah. Well, the nature of the business of a single mom is guess what, bitch? Summer is here. Now what? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not calling you guys bitches unless you are one. But if you are here with us, listen to Single Mom Honey, then obviously you're not a bitch. Unless you think you're like a cool bitch, bad bitch, happy bitch. Anyways, I should have ate some dinner before I recorded this and decided to drink some wine. But here are some summer survival strategies
Okay.
for your ass.
Let me hear them.
Lower the standard because Quay be telling me all the time, girl, stop. You there. That's enough. You present. That's enough. You provide. That's enough. Give
Exactly.
yourself some grace. You ain't got to be the Pinterest ready mom. You
Mm-mm.
ain't got to be a, what they call it, momfluencer, momfluencer.
Oh, definitely ain't that.
I don't know. They be trying to put words together and shit and all that. But
Compound
lower the
words.
standard. Not everyday needs crafts, Pinterest projects, and then also family outings. Look, some days my kids be in the house all day long and they be like happy because we play games together. We play board games together. We read together. We color together. And then I pass out. That's the
Yeah,
day.
and it's
Um,
okay to just chill. It's
yeah, you ain't
okay.
got to be going all the time. Like my kids wake up in the morning and say, "What we doing today?" You
I mean,
think I'm
think about it.
what was that lady off of the
I know
school
you ain't about
bus?
to ask me about a movie or
No, the
a TV
school
show.
bus. Who was the teacher off of the Come
Miss
on,
Frizzle?
Reg?
Miss
Miss Frizzle?
Frizzle.
I ain't Miss Frizzle. Every day my kids ask me, like, what are we doing today? I'm like, you think I'm Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus? Well,
Listen,
we ain't got nothing to do today. We're gonna have a chill day. We're gonna just go outside. Y'all can play. I have gotten to the point where I'm comfortable with my kids playing outside and I don't have to be out there the whole time they're there.
mm-hmm.
That just started. Just started. My kids are 4, soon to be 5 and 8. And I've always had to be, have them in my sights. But I have this huge fenced in yard that they're able to play in that I feel a lot more secure and a lot more secure than being out there by themselves. And not only that, I have security cameras up there as well. So I can check the security camera. So if I'm in a meeting, I can check the security camera to make sure they're there and they're there by themselves doing what they said they
Exactly.
were going to be doing. So that makes me
Exactly.
feel a lot better. So create a loose routine. That's what I've been doing. It's called survival, baby.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's called survival, baby. That's what I've been doing. Okay. Look, we ain't got no schedule. Our morning routine start when we what? Wake up. When we
Mhm.
wake up, do we have a routine every day? No, maybe every other day, maybe every other day. We just
Mhm.
be surviving up in this thing because mama still gotta work just because you are home. I need to work better on making them do their chores. I kind of feel like I'm the problem or the drama because my kids come up to me and say, "Are we doing chores today?" And I'm like, I got 50 million other things to think about. Like, hold on, give me a second. And I never bring it back up. And they be like, "You haven't access to do our chores." And I'm like, "Why I got you to do your chores? You know it's your chores. You know what you got to do." My 4-year
Listen.
like, "I can't read." I'm like, "You right. You can't read that list on the wall, huh?"
Okay, well, that'll all change because I feel like now my kids wanna make extra spending money,
And
so
that's
they
what I give
ask
them
every
money. I just forget to tell them to
Oh.
do the chores.
Oh, yeah, you the problem.
Yeah. Am I the
Yeah.
drama? Cardi B.
Alright, so creating a loose routine, family time, free time, outside time, reading time, whatever your kids are into time. Listen, it's very important to give kids responsibilities over the summer. Everything can't be on you. You still gotta work, you still got things to do. And remember, it's okay as a single mom to be outside during the summer.
What you
So,
mean outside?
outside.
Like what?
Like, I mean, you got adulting to do, but you got to adult responsibly. And if you are a single mom and you're gonna be outside, make
I
sure you
already
don't
feel like you're gonna adult responsibly. You're
Huh?
responsible every single day. I feel like you're already going to adult responsibly as a single mom, even during the summer, because
Yeah,
you
but
adult
I'm
every
talking
single
about outside, like, being hot outside, like,
Mhm.
or whatever you wanna I just feel like to do so, like, you should probably be on prep or, I'm talking about that type of be outside.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's a stress reliever. Nice margarita with a side of D, you know. But again, let's think about giving our kids responsibilities while they're home, especially they got to learn life skills anyway. So, morning chores or folding laundry, emptying the trash, helping to cook. Because what if you're in a meeting and you need them to be able to make their own food? Something simple, organize their rooms. Yeah, remember, we are raging. I said raging. We are raising.
We are raging bitches. Trying to survive.
We are raising future adults, so it's very important that we give them the life skills. And a lot of times during the school year, you don't have that time to go through all those because you got all these routines. But the summertime gives you an opportunity to make sure that, boom, hey, I got this.
So I know you mentioned, being outside.
Yes.
I feel like I definitely started that already this summer by going to a cool all white party. But I'm excited for us
By
to
the
do
way,
things.
yes, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You too. I'm excited for us to have some single mom honey time this summer as well.
I'm excited.
We definitely want to make sure that you don't wait until you're exhausted to put yourself first. Because guess what? You're
Exactly.
gonna be tired, you ain't gonna do it right.
Exactly.
Plan it, prep for it, and play it perfectly while you're in there. Because when you got the time, you got the time. One thing I would say about this party that I went to recently, there
Mm-hmm.
was a young woman. Well, she's not young. She's like 5 years, 6 years younger than me. That's a young
Mm-hmm.
woman in my mind. Oh my God, I'm that old.
Mm-mm.
Anyways,
Mm-mm.
she what?
Mm-mm.
But she had a baby. She has an 8-month-old baby. She was
Mhm.
on that dance floor all night long. She was like, I don't know, the next time I'll be able to get out and enjoy
Listen,
myself. She said, I'm
that
gonna have
is that
fun.
is real. That is real, and I feel like for me, when I go out now, I'm intentional about having fun. Like,
Yeah.
I only wanna spend time with people that are
Or
going
on
to
my
be
same energy wavelength.
Yes, it gotta
I
be the
don't wanna
same
feel
vibe. Because
I don't wanna
I
be
don't
people
wanna
I feel
waste
like
my
they're
time.
policing me or judging me. Like, I need to
Mm-mm.
be people like, "Girl, this what the you
Exactly.
know?"
If you're not my hype man, I don't need you.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
your time could not be doesn't necessarily mean going out, having drinks, going to
Mhm.
dance, whatever. Find out where you vibe. It could be reading a
Exactly.
new book. It could be going to a bookstore to find a new book
Exactly.
to read while you're at the coffee shop. by
Mhm.
yourself with nobody else bothering you. Just deep
Exactly.
in that damn book. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be walking with your headphones, listen to a podcast. I don't know, single mom honey. Could be in your earbuds while you out there. That could be it as well.
We got you. We are your people.
Right? We is you God. So it
It
could
could
be
be
praying.
praying. It could be going to
Yes.
the gym. Listen,
Yes.
it could even be listen, I do brunch every month,
Mhm.
right? And I go when I can. If I ain't feeling like it, I don't go. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't feel up to it. One thing I want to definitely say, if it's not like a hell yeah, then it's a hell no for me. Like if you have any
Mm.
reason that you don't really want to go, don't force yourself. Sometimes me time is way better than we time. You
Yeah.
know, sometimes just putting yourself first means just being with yourself. So
Exactly. And then I know a couple moms who are like, when I get home or when I pull up to the school or when I pull up to practice, I don't get out to mix and mingle and talk to everybody. I just like to sit in my
yeah,
car and be in my silence or
absolutely.
eat a little snack by myself and not having a little hand. Can I
Oh
have
my
some?
god. First of all, let me tell you, anytime I'm at an event by myself, like if I'm going to a training, it could be a work training, it could be something, if it's out of town and they got snacks, you should see me. It's like I'm the snack bandit. Like I go and get them, and it's the pure and utter happiness that I get knowing that ain't nobody about to ask me for a bite.
Yeah.
Because at home, you had the same thing and they want to taste
I
it off your
hide
plate.
snacks now. I never
And
thought
I
I'd be
bet
that mom. I hide
listen,
snacks
it
now.
don't stop when they turn 18. I just want to let you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
My kid's like, "Where you get that from?" I don't know.
Ridiculous.
So let's talk about what other single moms wish they could say out loud during this end of school year chaos. And
Whoo,
granted,
God.
we made it, but did we?
Um, I wish somebody else would have helped me drive these kids to school. Cause in the morning trying to drive all three, the level, I don't know what my blood pressure was looking like while I was driving. You know what I mean? Sitting in traffic, trying to get all these kids to school on time, and then getting to the school and they be like, oh, could you sign them in? They tardy. Do you know somehow the universe wanted me to be in three places at one time? Are
Oh,
you crazy right now? Like, do you know what I'm going through? Don't add anything else to my plate right now. You know?
I'm so happy for you though, with the possibility of doing one drop off and one pickup. Girl,
Listen, it's more than a possibility. This is what's happening
you're
next
right.
year.
You making it happen.
Yes.
You thought you were going to school with your friends there? I don't care.
Good luck. Yeah. So what else? It's okay to love your kids and still need a break. I listen, my kids know now. Once all three of them start talking to me at the same time, I do one of these. I silently lose eye contact. And then I just be like, and then one of
Reaching
them will
for
be
shit that
like,
ain't there.
huh?
Reaching for shit that's not there.
Yes, yes, yes. And then one of the kids will be like, oh, mama is overstimulated. Yes, the fuck I
Mm,
am. So it's okay to be human. It is
yeah.
hard being a super mom. And listen, one other thing I want to say, people be like, oh, I don't know how you do it all. You're like superwoman. I don't want to be superwoman.
Yeah.
Okay? That is
You
not a
probably do
compliment.
that.
Like if I don't get to be in shape and fly and have laser vision so I can like take people out when I need to, don't call me superwoman. You know,
Yeah.
it's okay, to say like you don't want to be around kids all summer. Or if you feel lonely, it's okay. Like those things are real feelings. It's okay to go on a hot date. Like you are still human. Remember those things. It's okay to have a hot girl summer as long as you're protected.
Exactly, and you could get protected by getting on PrEP, okay?
Absolutely.
We're protecting ourselves in more way than one by being on PrEP. Now, what is PrEP, quick?
Pre-exposure prophylaxis for HIV, basically birth control for HIV. It prevents you from getting it. It's over 99% effective against the sexual transmission of HIV and over 74% effective against the transmission via IV drug use in other ways. But the big thing here is it is a preemptive strike against anything that's coming against your health, right? Now, it doesn't make you a superhero. Everything else is outside. So I always say for us single moms here, inspect the merchandise, all of it.
Yeah,
If you see something funny, it ain't time today. Keep it moving.
exactly. You got so
But
many other things on your mind. Your health, when it comes to sexual health, should not be one of them all the time. And you be able
exactly.
to lower your risk of getting any type of HIV or AIDS transmission if you go ahead and get on PrEP like us. Because as single moms, who gonna be the hero when you're around?
Exactly.
They daddy.
They
Ha!
need us here. We are the consistent people. Yeah.
Listen, that should be the commercial. They daddy. Ha!
Well, oh my god. But no lies detected. No lies detected. You know,
Exactly.
it's okay. Like, you don't have to have everything figured out for the summer for as a single mom. Just go with the flow. Sometimes summer is about going with the cool breeze, especially when you find it, because sometimes it's just hot. Okay?
Yeah, yeah. And I also want to say that when it comes to summer and being a single parent, this is my third summer going into
Hmm.
being a single parent. I would have to say that I have gotten to the point where I'm okay with expressing my feelings and not feeling as if saying I'm tired is a weakness. Um,
Absolutely.
Feeling like I just need a break is a weakness. Saying, like, "Oh my goodness, I love them, but I just need to be isolated for a little bit." I don't see that as a weakness anymore.
It
In
is
the
not
beginning,
a
I did.
weakness.
I
You
did.
gotta be able to recharge.
Yeah.
And your kids need to recharge too. I also like always think about this. Like, as much as we need a break, those kids need a break too. Cause ain't nobody tell them that they was gonna come into this world and then have a full-time job going to school
Yeah.
for 9 months out of the year. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because their jobs right now are to play. Like, you know what I mean? And learn and create and
Explore.
yes,
Yeah.
explore. Yes, so it's strenuous, stressful for everyone. Everybody needs a break. Your kids need me time too,
And
but you got to
even good
find a way.
mothers need a break. You know what I'm saying? Good mothers get tired too. Shit. Hashtag good
Absolutely,
mothers get tired too.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So let's talk about a summer self care challenge. So, single mom honey summer reset challenge. Ooh, that's not single mom honey.
Are you
Single
about to
mom
freestyle?
honey summer reset challenge. Single mom honey summer reset challenge. Single
Eh,
mom honey summer
eh,
reset.
eh.
So, when it comes to this, we're going to look at different segments that is a part of the single mom, but also the part that makes the single mom happy and
Mhm.
prosperous in life. Physical health, mental health, social health, spiritual health, all
All of
the
that.
healths.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yes, all the healths. So
Okay.
physical health, walking. This is something that I have been doing with my boys. We will walk for about 20, 30 minutes to the dollar store once a week, and I just allow them to buy something from the dollar store, one item. They may be able to get two if I remember to tell them about the chores and they actually do them. But other than that, we could do that. So walking 20 minutes 3 times a week would be great. Making
I
sure you drink
challenge you
your
to even
water.
do 30 minutes.
Mm,
Okay? Because it is recommended that you do at least 150 minutes a week of
yes.
cardiovascular
So 30
activity.
minutes for
So,
5 days a week.
yep.
Yeah.
Boom.
It feels so
But
good.
wherever you can start, get started. You start at
Yeah.
20 minutes, cool.
And it
But you're
doesn't have to be a walk.
multitasking.
It could be a dance party at home. Put on Alexa.
Exactly.
Be quiet. I'm not talking to you. She always listening. You know, and then
Listen, not me looking to see who was in the room with you just now.
she is always just like, I don't know what you're asking me right now. You should know. Ain't you AI? But yeah, making sure that you drink more water. I like to have my ice in the spring and summertime. I like to crunch with
Mm,
my water.
mm.
And then also schedule your annual wellness visit. I do mine in the fall because of the school year. Now I have more time to be able to go to the doctor. I have to find somebody to watch the kids during the summertime or whatever. But if you do a summer physical, then make sure you stay on top of it. When it comes to mental health,
Okay, let me
journal.
say this though. If you are about to be outside this summer, make sure you're getting your STI screens at least every 3 months. And then you want to get them before you start with a new partner. Make sure y'all both get tested. Just FYI.
Yes.
Keep going. Go ahead.
No, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And also mental health, journal.
Yes.
Journal at least 5 minutes a day. I
Journal,
would
or if
say,
you're into writing, you could write as well. Like,
mhm,
it doesn't have to always be a journal entry. You could be creative.
yeah.
Poetry,
Or
stories.
physically write down your list so it can get out
Mm-hmm.
of your damn mind and you don't go
Exactly.
crazy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Limit the doom scrolling. My doom scrolling has been crazy, but one thing that I'm implementing, sorry, July 1st, because June, we're already halfway through it. It ain't gonna happen.
Ooh.
Is we're going to be limiting screen time as a family. So that
Okay, that's a good
includes the
idea.
children, TV, cell phones, tablets, computers, all those things. We're going to be limiting screen time as a family. And I feel like it might be a little bit more beneficial for me than for the kids. Because I get tired of that thing, but I'm so attached to it, I feel like. And I feel like it's gives me an outlet outside of them being here. I have not doom scrolled that much until summer time started with the kids. I needed like a place outside
I
of
just,
here.
I just had a revelation. Like, I know that I like Pinot Grigio, but this is good. Lord have mercy, this is good. Like,
And this is summertime with single time mom.
I
Bring on.
know. Like, wait a second. I was like, wait a second.
Listen, the
Just
cashier when I went about my wine, she was like,
yeah.
"Summertime, huh?" She was like, "Listen, first of all, the shelves have been looking very sparse lately." I'm like, "Oh, I'm not the only one." Yeah, thought
Yeah.
I was
All
doing
right.
something.
So when it comes to social health, call a friend, talk to a friend. I want to say this, Ish. I appreciate our relationship because it's always wonderful just to be able to be 100% authentically me.
Mhm.
I mean, in all honesty, people get authentic me, but you get like, you know, you know,
Authentic you on steroids, like,
on steroids. Oh, did you
all
hear that?
right, so
Okay.
what
First of
else?
all, first of all, 10 community events. Ask for help when you need it. Like, it's okay. You don't got to do it all by yourself during the summer. Plan trips together with your friends. Like, for example, like if we want to take the kids to an amusement park, we can all go together and rit cabana together instead
Yeah,
of
we
it
still
being
gotta do that this summer. That is
yes,
happening. It
yes.
was some shit happening last year, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's okay. Well, listen, ain't no time like the present.
Right?
Just make time for yourself. Spiritual health, you want to make sure that you're praying. Prayer works. Talk to your creator, talk to the universe, ask in advance. Those prayers get answered.
They
Meditate.
do.
Take time for yourself. Reflect. I've been reflecting so much more in my 40s than I've ever been in my life. Like, I swear to goodness, I'll sit there and something will happen. And it's like I can go outside myself and look at the whole situation, like, oh, that's why you did that. That's why you responded like that. That's
Mm.
why you did it's actually quite magical. Like, it, it's not me judging myself, it's me seeing myself. I can see myself,
Yeah.
which is
A
wonderful.
superpower.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Gratitude. Talk about the things you're thankful for. As single moms, we got a lot of things that piss us the fuck off. Like we have so many things. Like, listen,
You
people
want
just
a
be
list?
acting up.
Do you have the time?
Yeah. Think about the things you're grateful for, because that list is like that could go on for forever, and then
Yeah.
it'll put you in a negative mindset. And we don't need all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, gratitude is definitely something I find myself as I get older,
Hmm.
I'm thanking God throughout the day.
You know what's
Constantly
crazy
throughout the
right
day.
now?
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank
I
you.
just want to understand something. I know you're thanking God for throughout the day, but I just want to ask God how your hands was on your face with no arm just now.
I don't know.
You see that? That's wild.
Yeah. If y'all want to see, because I got the background on the video because my kids done tore my house. It's summer break, y'all. Go ahead and watch us on YouTube, Single Mom Honey Official, because my limbs are floating. They're
Girl, you floating.
floating
If your head start floating, I'm gonna get
like
nervous.
psychedelic.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So we want to know and hear from you, listeners. If you are new, welcome.
Mhm.
If you are a returning listener, what's up,
Thank
sis?
you.
Dang, you ain't even called
Oh
nobody.
my
But
goodness.
also, which summer struggle hits hardest? Is
Mm.
it childcare, finances, burnout, keeping kids entertained, or finding time for yourself? Which one hits the hardest for you, Quay?
Well,
During the
hmm.
summertime.
Oh, the vocals is vocaling today. Let me
Was
find out.
it?
That sounds pretty good.
It must be the one.
You know what? I will have to say, after doing some reflection, I have over the last couple of years been making some time for myself in the midst of everything that I do, because I am busy. Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking about all the things that
Busiest
we
woman
just
I
do.
know.
Girl, I know. I know. But part of that being busy is making time for myself. So I can't say that it's finding time for myself, because I've been finding time, but I've been intentional
Yeah.
about finding time for myself, because if I don't do it, I have to make finding time for myself a non-negotiable. Let me see. Keeping kids entertained. That could be something, but I got some experience now. I got some years behind the belt. I will say my youngest, I still got to keep him entertained somewhat, but I'm able to lean on my sisters and he has cousins and siblings, and he loves soccer. So like when I see something soccer and it's reasonable, we gonna do soccer. Burnout probably could get me because trying to have that work life balance
Yeah.
with working, trying to make sure there's enough money for our regular needs. Plus, I want to do things with my kids in the summer. Like what I realized with my oldest graduating now is that things go so fast. And when kids go away to college, sometimes they don't come back. They don't go back home. They don't move back home. Like that
Mm.
is not the end, but it's a new chapter. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I still want to be able to make those memories. So trying to make sure that I have enough time between work, taking care of myself, and parenting by myself, just trying to find that balance. And I think it's easy to get burnt out doing all of that. Um, Finances, that's always gonna be a challenge because everybody like to eat every day.
When you're doing it on your own,
Exactly. They like to eat every day, multiple
money
times
is
a
limited.
day. Childcare, I don't gotta worry about that much more. So, everybody, like my youngest is 11 now, and I got an 18-year-old. She is legally an adult. So, I mean, she's a kidult. She still calls mama when she needs finances and other things, but that's fine. I'll always be here for them.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't have to worry about childcare. Um, thank God I have family around and they're very helpful so that I can have a career and also do things for me because they see how hard I work. So, I'm very thankful for them because they don't give me a hard time about keeping the kids if I need a
You
break.
got a real village.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm able to be like, "Hey, I need a break. I ain't got some in a long time,
Mhm.
and I need somebody to take the edge off." So, but yeah, so I would say it would be burnout. Just me overdoing it, trying to do a million things. Because after a while, you realize life is short, and you want to try to do all the things that you can, and you can't wait always until your kids grow up to
Right.
do them. You can't wait till your kids grow up to be like, I'm going to find myself now. I mean, because you've been lost too long. If you go on a train the wrong direction for like miles and miles and miles, it's so hard to get back. So if you find yourself in 5 things you like to do, go for it. Make it a non-negotiable. You are non-negotiable. Ish, you are non-negotiable. Your
I
time
know,
is
girl, you talking to
non-negotiable.
me right now.
I'm just telling you.
Right, you are so right.
What struggle hits you the hardest?
Keeping the kids entertained, well, no, my hardest struggle is finances, okay?
Mhm.
Because I know since they've been home for the last 2.5 weeks, I go grocery shopping every week. Not like every week and a half, not like every 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And my kids are very particular of what they like and what they don't like.
Mhm.
And it's hard to keep up with that. And they're growing. My 8-year-old is hungry every 30 minutes. How? How? You just ate.
First of all, let me tell you this. My nephew, he is 13, and yesterday he came in, was like, "Hi, Auntie Quay Quay." He comes to give me a hug. I hugged him, and I realized when I hugged him, my head went on his shoulder.
Mm. I mean, you little.
First of all, I ain't little. I am
You
five
little.
four.
Ooh, you ain't even average height.
Okay. Huh?
You're not even average.
I hope you got this telepathic
Average
message that I
height is
sent you
five
after you just
six.
disappeared on the screen. I'm sorry, what?
So average height is
I'm
five
sorry, what?
six.
No, it's not. I'm
Woman's
Googling that
average
because
height is
I
five
think
six.
you just made that up.
Google it. Google it.
I am. I am. You ain't got to worry because I am. For a woman in the US. I should say, I got to be specific. I mean, a black woman in the US because
Uh-uh.
you about to be.
No.
Okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. Now, for the moment of truth, I just typed in what is average height for a woman in the US. Girl, I'm above average height. I knew it. The average height for an adult woman in the United States is 5 feet and 3.5 inches. Boom. I'm 5'4". Ah, tall. I told you I was tall.
Ethnicity. Non-Hispanic black woman average height is 5'4". So I guess you're
I'm 5'4".
right.
I'm 5'4".
I know. I guess
You're
you're. I
a
know it's
hater.
5'6".
No, no, you made that up. You tried to come for me.
I
Now you
did.
know. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't me. It was the
Mm.
wine talking.
Okay, whatever.
Your little ass.
Okay, I'm not little. And neither is my head. I know,
Hey, Pino,
ridiculous.
what's up?
Hey.
No, I would definitely say finances is the hardest summer struggle because how am I spending as much money on groceries? And then as soon as I spend this money on groceries, I look at the
They're gone?
refrigerator hours later, and all of a sudden, I mean, days later, I'm like,
Yes.
why can I see the back of the refrigerator? It just, it's not making sense to me at all. And also keeping the kids entertained. My kids are younger than yours, so
Yeah.
keeping them entertained. I haven't wore them down to the point of like, don't ask me. They come and ask me and tell me constantly. I'm bored. It's
First of all,
8:36
I
a.m.
I just
I'm
wanna
bored.
tell you how happy I am not to have to play with Barbies or, make believe things right now. Like right now, me and my kids are in the midst of like writing books. So it's like more like creativity.
Uh-huh.
But my niece, he was like, Auntie, quick, quick, come play with me. And I came and I tried to play Barbies with her and I realized that my imagination doesn't work in this realm.
What do you mean?
She wanted to play Barbies and she was going for it, but then it got dark. Like, you know
On
what I mean?
your side or hers?
On her side. And I was like, I don't know what type of Barbies you play, baby.
Wait, share.
So she was like, Auntie, we're going on a camping trip, all of us. And then somehow ended up that Ken went missing and floating in the river. And I feel like, yeah, I was just like, what Barbie? Something along those lines. I can't remember exactly,
She's
but
prime
Ken was
Barbie. Get yours
prime
today.
Barbie. Barbie on Snapped. First 48 with
Oh, she
Barbie.
was on clearance, huh?
Yeah,
I
so
love playing stuff like that with kids. I love
yeah, it,
imaginary
it
things.
just
My
it was too
imagination
much
be
for me.
going.
It
My
was
kids like, all right, we run with that. All right, let's go. So then, boom. So then, mind you, I be like that when it kind of kids are like, so let's talk about have a honey jar moment. This is gonna be a new segment where we bring the honey because we done dropped the tea. So how about this? What is one thing, Quay, that you're proud of from this school year?
oh my god. What I am proud of is I was able to get my kids to school as often as I could. Okay, now listen. I'm not like an old school mom. Like we went to school like during the 90s. It was rain, sleet, snow. There was no mental health days,
Yeah,
but none of that. I feel like that I have supported my kids to the best of my ability as far as getting them to school, like, and also starting their mornings off positive. I have made
yeah,
it a point to make sure that if they have a rough day, it's not going to be because of mama. Like, you know what I mean? If they're running late, I'm taking them, but also not scolding them, allowing them to be human. I am proud that I allowed my kids to be human this year.
yeah,
You know what I mean? If they had a mental health day, it was okay for them to stay home. If they had a rough day, they could talk to me about anything, and I listened. Like, I was present.
yeah.
That's what I'm proud of.
Yeah, I love
What are
all
you
of
proud
those.
of?
We made it.
Oh,
You
mama
passed. You got promoted to the next grade.
yeah,
That's
you right.
important.
You
I will
right.
say the main thing I'm most proud of this school year. First of all, my oldest is like a genius. He gets all A's and A pluses. I don't think I ever get an A plus. I think I got some A's. Yeah, definitely surviving. I would say the highlight of my school year
Mhm.
is I ain't got to pay no daycare tuition no more. I ain't
Listen,
gotta pay no tuition no more. I ain't gotta pay no daycare tuition
and
no
I
more.
think, like, some people don't know how important that is. I remember when I stopped paying like, when I first got divorced and then my aunt passed away, my Aunt Renee, she was my fave.
R.I.P.
Yes, 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 yes. Um, when I started to have to pay real childcare expenses right after I got divorced and she passed, like that was a hard time. I was not getting any support and
Ain't nothing
like
much changed.
well, no, yeah. I'm still not getting any support, but like I also wasn't making as much. But childcare doesn't care about that. Like
Yeah,
it is, I swear, it's a scam on single moms or just parents. Period. Like
yeah,
it shouldn't cost that much. It's
no,
crazy. There should be more support when it comes to childcare.
for
You
everybody
shouldn't be penalized for having kids, in my opinion.
or
But
penalized for working.
when that bill went away, like because you think about it, you can't work if you don't have nobody to take care of your kids.
Yep.
And you still need to take care of your kids.
So you gotta
So you
work.
gotta work.
Yeah. It's like
Like,
6,
yeah,
7.
yeah. If it don't all work together, it's a lose-lose situation either
Yeah.
way. it was magical. So I know I'm so happy for you. I am
Girl,
so
I had
happy
a
for you.
drink, a real drink the day of his pre-K graduation that I no longer had to pay that money every month, and we were moving on to another segment in our life. But most importantly, we
Mhm.
want you all to realize and know that we understand what you have been through, what you are going through, and what you may end up going through in the future because we ourselves
Exactly.
are single moms in different areas when it comes to our children, but we want every single mom listening to know whether you're celebrating graduation, like Quay
Yeah.
is graduating, where her daughter graduating, or sending a kid off to college, um,
Yes.
figuring out summer childcare,
Come on.
simply trying to make it through the day. You deserve credit. You really,
Yes.
really do. And then also just realizing that summer is here. It doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be complicated, doesn't have to
Mhm.
be Pinterest perfect. Just give yourself permission to rest, laugh, enjoy that time with your kids because one
And
day
be
they
on
do get.
vacation. Vacation is a state of
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, yeah.
You
You
don't
can
always
have a
gotta go play.
staycation. Staycations are in. We had a couple
Exactly.
staycations and that it's all I could afford. But guess what? My kids didn't know no different and they enjoyed it. Okay. They
Exactly.
just want to have, like you said, time with you,
Mhm.
time with your eyes and your gaze and your attention. Just make sure you
Exactly.
breathe through it and enjoy the moments because they will not be
And
forever.
also, even though they want your eyes gazing upon them, remember, it is summertime for you too. It is time for you to be
Yes.
gazed upon.
Yes.
You can do that all year, but summertime,
But
summertime.
summertime, you do have a lot more leniency. You could
Yeah.
get loose in more than one way. When it comes to the summer.
Oh, listen, I felt that in my soul. That I
As you
did.
should. If you felt this episode in your soul, go ahead and rate and let us know what you think about our podcast. We love fives because
Yes.
we are summertime single mom honey fine. So
I know that's right.
okay, thank you for listening to Single Mom Honey. We hope that you enjoyed it.
Hey, so you bring the tea.
And we got the honey.
See you next time.
Bye.